What do I miss about Aaron? I miss his laughter. Just him.
White House and a bottle of booze, some sleeping pills and a makeshift noose, a calm wind from an open door chills the lacquer on a hardwood floor.
My son Aaron died of a heroin overdose.
Wasted life and got nothing to show. Finally admitted that I lost control.
Addiction is just
No one's here
so hard to overcome.
in my thoughts.
There's something that sets off something within an individual like me that's like, ooh, that feels good, I want more.
Right now, more people die in the United States under the age of 30 from opioid use than any other illness.
Listening to Beatles songs.
It literally hijacks your brain.
If I choose to stay at home, I just want to be alone. If I could die tonight, I'd finally be alright.
We are truly in a crisis.
From the upper class Caucasian housewife to the person on the street.
This crosses all socioeconomic boundaries.
Never think that my child would never do that, because that's what I thought.
Somebody could get addicted in as little as a week.
It was too late when I finally realized that he was so deep into his addiction.
You could say, well, gosh, how could somebody get addicted to an opioid? How many times do you look at your phone a day? That you get a hit of dopamine every time you do that. And it works on the exact same receptors as the opioid.
I wanted nothing more than drugs. I didn't want my son, I didn't want my family.
When substance abuse takes folks over, it's the number one driving factor in their life. And there is no honor, there is no trust.
And when you hit that point, here is when you steal from your own family.
They were some of my biggest enablers.
He cleaned out our bank account and my daughter's bank account.
I was on a suicide mission.
It was heartbreaking.
And I told him, you're gonna either end up in jail or you're gonna die.
She said, Karen, do you want to be buried or cremated?
And that's the last time I ever talked to him.
Pad of paper and an old guitar. Still ain't got me very far.
Then Sunday comes,
The Steelers and the Bengals, usually a big game for us.
and halftime they announced that a body had been found in a porta potty, a 25-year-old male.
And I immediately got this, it was like a stabbing pain right here.
With sadness that I never felt before.
Makes me cry. Any honest man could see that the truth would set me free. If I could die tonight, I'd finally be alright.
Today in this country, 130 people are dying daily from the use of opioids.
We were under the impression the whole time that all his drug tests were clean.
There is a massive problem with fake urine in the industry.
Anywhere between 10 to 30% of individuals cheat on their drug screens.
If I'm in a substance use disorder program, that number goes up to 80%.
So it was a lie to us.
The synthetic urine industry is over $1 billion industry per year.
You can buy synthetic urine online. You can buy it in your neighborhood smoke shops.
And I learned all these behaviors on how to cheat and get what I needed.
And we're dealing with a drug-addicted populace, You're talking about very wily, very smart people.
If the professionals are not trained correctly, an addict is going to get away with it.
So the reality is you need better testing.
I always got away with it. I always got away with it.
The technologies utilized in the larger laboratories are 50 years old, and they're not addressing the challenge at all. It's not on their radar. It's not how they make money.
Legislation would be helpful to ensure that our labs are equipped to detect fake urine.
There are smaller, innovative laboratories in the space that are attempting to address the crisis and have developed new technologies.
The opioid epidemic is costing taxpayers $78.5 billion a year.
The most bizarre thing happening in the laboratory industry today is the lack of respect given to laboratory testing. And that's especially bizarre considering that 80% of medical decisions involve a laboratory test.
If we could catch the cheaters, think about how much money we would all save, not to mention human lives, if we had every lab equipped with this technology.
Who's the voice that makes that happen?
He really would have been a great dad. So, the world will miss him.
You miss the future that you planned as the parent. Those are things that I'll never have.
Knew just how I'd go, bruised up arms and a tortured soul. Thinking about my parents makes me cry.
You rest in peace. I've got this fight now.
Eyes, too much fear.
You let me take it.
If I could die